In this module, we've looked at two more ways of mapping inheritance to our database using EFCore. We looked at using table per type and table per concrete type. Both of these strategies create individual tables for all entities in our hierarchy. The difference is that the table per type strategy creates a normalized schema on our database and the table per concrete type creates a denormalized schema. During the demos, we saw how EFCore does all the magic of ensuring that we can query the entities in our inheritance hierarchy without having to think about the mapping strategy that we have chosen. This is perhaps most especially noticeable with the table per concrete type strategy, where there's no relationship between the tables on the database, but EFCore still allows us to seamlessly query our model. We also looked at some pros and cons for these various types of strategies, and we saw that the table per hierarchy is probably a good fit for most cases, except when most of our queries are for leaf type entities, in which case the table per concrete type strategy will often have the best performance. And of course, with the arrival of the table per concrete type strategy, it is no longer recommended for us to use the table per type strategy. It is doubtful that there were ever many good cases for that strategy, but since EFCore 7 we should certainly not consider using it. But of course we might end up working with an existing data model where it has been used, so being familiar with it can certainly be helpful. I hope you enjoyed this module. This is the end of the course and I just want to say thank you. It has been a pleasure to have you along, and I hope that you've learned a lot throughout the course that you can put into code soon as you endeavor to create the perfect mapping for your real-world classes.